Hello and welcome back here to episode 5 on Zielonka, as we are getting back gradually to $5 million after starting at 0 and moving very slowly, but hopefully over time as we start expanding out, we will start moving and eventually get back to there. Now part of that is of this series is of the $5 million to 0 to $5 million series is I want to also get all the productions that are unique to the map and in any future maps we do this on as well, just so that we can kind of show those off and kind of make that part of the series as well, kind of show off the uniqueness of each map. So we're just here checking on the animals to make sure they all have food, that they're ready to go. And while we're doing that, just making sure the everything's going well here, and then check on the sheep. But while we're doing all this, another thing I want to do is make sure all the fields are ready to go for winter, because we can't really do any field work once winter hits. So we want to get it all done now, and so that way we're all ready to go in spring. Also part of that, we want to get the corn harvested, which means we will need to move forward in time to next month, which I believe next month the corn should be ready to harvest. And now another thing I want to do is I want to move this greenhouse, so we're going to have to sell all the produce from it, because I just don't like the location of this coming right out there, right from the silo. It's makes it a little crowded if we once we get up and running on our farm and have a lot of harvesting and stuff like that. It's a little bit of a tight turn there, so I think we're going to move the greenhouse down to by where the potato shed is. And so to do that though, we need to sell all the produce, so we're going to need a trailer for that. So let's head over to the store, pick up a trailer so we can get all of our produce sold. And we bought our trailer and got it all loaded up, so let's sell the old greenhouse, and then we'll put some grass down here and get it all looking good. Then we're going to put down the greenhouses in the new spot.
Quit my job, never wanna have no bars. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We're playing loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. Oh, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We're playing
All right, so we got it all built up. So let's just do a drive over to make sure everything is drivable and smooth. Oh, but like fine stuff like that. You know, looked fine from above, but that's a pretty sharp drop off, a little dip there. So let's see if we can't soften that up a little bit. I think, yeah, there we go. Much better. All right, and let's also do a little touch up on the grass. See the little grass there is kind of missing on the path, so let's kind of just add that back in there. I might get a little carried away on the brushing or something, so I think we're good there. So now let's get these turned on so we can start producing our fruits again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have one greenhouse focus on strawberries, and we're gonna have the other one focus on tomatoes. Now, I am not sure if this is still the case or not. I tested this like 2 years ago, so it may not be, and this is also a mod, so who knows. But 2 years ago on this, you know, the vanilla stock greenhouses, all three, the tomatoes, lettuce, and strawberries, they produce at different rates, but they have a different price, and it ended up that all of them ended up averaging the same exact money profit. So I'm not sure if that's still the case or not, because like I said, that was 2 years ago. But let's head over here and get this sold and see what we made. But on that, if you have tested it recently, or if you know, leave a comment, let me know, because I haven't tested in 2 years, so I just kind of haven't really checked up or kept up on what makes the most money from the greenhouses. Oh, we missed one. Okay, there we go. All right, so a little over $4,000 from our lettuce. Not bad. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's also not bad because we didn't have it running for very long. So definitely better than nothing. And before we move on to October, I just want to get this filled all lime so that it is ready to go come springtime. All right, we have moved forward to the month of October, and yes, the corn is ready to be harvested. So we got our corn header out here, and we are just plowing through this field and hoping for a good yield, because it's kind of a medium field. It's not small, but not large, so it's kind of like in between there. But I'm hoping it does make some good yield from it, and to help with the income from this, we are going to put down a production once we're done harvesting it, to kind of increase the amount of profit we make from this corn. Well, we didn't quite make one headland around, and yeah, the harvester was full, which is a good sign. It means that we're having a good yield from this. All right, so we got it all done. So let's continue on getting the rest of this corn harvested, and see how much we get. Just over halfway done with the field, and the harvester is filled up again. So getting this dumped into our trailer here, and I'm really liking how much we're getting. This is pretty awesome. I think it's gonna be enough. Is that all of it? That is all of it. All right, cool. So let's keep on pushing on and finish up this field. So our barley field is weed infested, so I'm going to turn this over to L Family Gaming Dad and let him get all these weeds killed with the weeder, because that has a huge impact on our yield. As you can see, there's quite a bit of weeds in there, so that does have a big impact on our yield, so we want those gone. All right, so the next thing up we want to do is we need to get a production called a corn dryer. And I have a kind of specific one I want to use because there are a couple in game. They're kind of, you know, like the modern fancy ones, but I don't quite think those fit with this map. So I think we're going to do is we're going to go with one design that I think will fit really well with this map. All right, I found it. Here it is. So this one here is to figure out where the best place is to put it. I mean, it does kind of fit there, but I don't think that's enough room. Yeah, let me see. Maybe here. No, that's also not going to be enough room. And you're probably going, well, that thing's not very long. It doesn't come out very far. Well, it's not the actual item production that comes out. It's how we use it. We need a lot of room in front of it. So I think right here is good. So we got to put down there, and it was only $3,500. And the way this one works is we're going to need to get a couple of conveyor belts to load the corn into the production. So first off though, I don't want to keep the corn in the trailer. Let's get the corn dumped into our silo, and then we'll move some of it over to the corn dryer because we have a lot more corn than what the corn dryer can hold. All right, we got the corn dryer all set up. We got our conveyors out there all ready to go. So we're just getting a trailer full of corn here, and then we'll get this dumped into the corn dryer. So the way this one works is you have to use these conveyor augers pipes, one to load it, similar to how you do like the manual silos actually. So you have an input and output. The input is actually at the very top there, and then the output is at the very bottom. So let's just get this lined up here, and there we go. Get that dumped into there, and yeah, get it going as it gradually fills up with the corn. All right, let's get it turned on and ready to go. There we go. It is running. Now, there's a reason we're doing this, and it's profits. So if you look here in the cost of corn, we can see at its max price, corn hits $1,743, whereas dried corn hits over $2,300 per 1,000 liters. That is a pretty large difference, especially if you have over 100,000 liters of corn. Makes a huge difference on the amount of money you make from your corn. So we're gonna get some more loaded in there and keep that running until we get all, well, we still have 160,000 liters of corn to dry, so it's gonna take a while, but we want to get it all, as much of it dried as we can before it comes time to sell. We're over here getting a load of potatoes with the purpose of getting a production. So this map has a couple of unique productions that involve potatoes and some of the new crops. So we're going to start off with trying to get one of the productions, and I'm not 100% sure what is all needed for the production, so we're going to kind of buy it and yeah, see what is required. Hopefully we have everything we need. All right, got a load here for the potato processing factory. Not quite sure what they produce, but We will find out, hopefully, if we can make enough money from our potatoes, which I think, even though this is like the worst time to sell potatoes, I think we will still make good money. Yeah, it's climbing up fast, real fast, which is good to see. Come on. All right, there we go. $62,000. That is awesome. So let's head back and grab another load of potatoes. And over here with the second load of potatoes, and yeah, still making good money. Definitely like it. I mean, we're making good money even though this is actually like the worst time to sell potatoes price-wise. Potatoes are definitely a great cash crop. All right, so another 62,000. All right, so let's go ahead and purchase the potato processing plant. And let's see here. All right, so potato chips, they take sunflower oil, canola oil, or olive oil. We're not doing olives. It's too late to plant canola, and it's too late to harvest sunflowers. So we're going to have to let the potatoes sit, unfortunately, until next harvest season. We will have to plant some sunflowers come spring. But I think our quickest option is to keep an eye out for a canola field that's already been planted, because it's past planting season for canola. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. And if we come one, pick it up, buy it, and use that to make some canola oil until we can get the sunflowers harvested, which we haven't planted yet, but we'll plant those in the spring. And I think, you know what? I think the best place to plant sunflowers, because we already have our wheat and our barley, and we want a large field for that. And we just so happen to have a large field here on the left. So I think that's where we're going to plant the sunflower, as I pass this guy illegally. But he was going too slow. All right, so we got all the weeds taken care of in our large barley field, which is awesome to get that taken care of. But I was noticing we have a field over here that's ready to be harvested, and so I think we're gonna buy it because we have some extra cash right now, and it's 68,000, so that still leaves us with 50,000, so that's doable. That's good. And this gives us a lot of well, soybeans. It's a pretty large field that we can harvest and make some good profit of once we sell those soybeans. All right, so we got a worker all lined up on a course plate for this field, and send them off. And yeah, I think we'll make some good money off soybeans. They are a really good crop, and they make some good money. And taking our first full load of soybeans from the field over to our silo and getting this put away, and we're going to keep it until the best time to sell, which I'm pretty sure is late spring, early summer. So we're going to have to hold on to these soybeans for a while, but we want to maximize the profit we get from these, because we're getting a lot of soybeans, because that is a very large field. And we have another full load of soybeans, which is amazing. Really excited about that. So let's get this loaded into the silo so we can finish up harvesting the last of that field. All right, we finished harvesting all of the soybeans and set up a little bit of a convoy here as we head back to the farm with the last load of soybeans and all of our equipment. And you know what? I think this is a great place to go ahead and wrap up this episode. We got everything done we wanted to get done. Plus, we bought an extra field and harvested an extra crop that wasn't planned on. So, a little bonus there. But I want to thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you're enjoying this series. If you are, be sure and hit that like and leave a comment. They really help out a lot, and I really appreciate them. I always enjoy reading the comments, and really it helps out a lot. And also, if you have not already, be sure and subscribe and hit that little bell so you get notified of future episodes. Well, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye.